This means. Okay, y'all ready? Let's get it together. This is our time. Yes! All right now. Yay! The revolution, the true, the real, the say how you feel. All right. The revolution, the true, the real, the say how you feel. Come to me for advice about your family and friends, to your husband and your wife. I can tell you about mine and what's been applied. So stay tuned and buckle in for the ride. My past experiences are for your ears to hear. I'll tell you tales from my past year. May do a review on some beauty products. You can catch me on the stream when the grease is popping. The show, the true, the real, to tell you how you feel. Okay. The love and live show, the true, the real, to tell you how you feel. When the road is bumpy and everything is shaky, gotta live and love and show it on the daily. You do your thing and I'll do mine. No judgment here, there's only love on my mind. It's not always right, some things are not easy. We can toss and turn until we make it easy. Keep a smile on your face and encourage one another. We only live one life, so we gotta love each other. Love and live show, the true, the real, to tell you how you feel. Oh yeah, the love and live show, the true, the real, to tell you how you feel. The lesson we learn won't stop or block us. We're all on the path, so let's get to walking. Live and love each day as your last. It's funny how time can flash. This is your life, so you better live it. If you really want something, work hard to get it. Join me on my journey and watch the show. We'll do it one more time, but by now you should know. Love this show, the true, the real, tell you how you feel. Yeah, love this show, the true, the real, tell you how you feel. Okay. Love this show, the true, the real, tell you how you feel. That's right, girl. The love this show, the true, the real, tell you how you feel. We out.
Yo, L&L, L&L, woo, woo, woo. Never Neil Show. It's hot, taste it hot. I'm ready. Never Live. Let's go. Never Live Show. Motivation speakers. Positive affirmation. Tune in every week. We need a Monday family meeting. Eli always cheating. Relationship advice on Wednesday so you don't go creeping. Thursday game time. Come in and unwind. Friday night shout out time. Creators grind and shine. Pop up at the pop up. Shop up at the shop up. Get your bomb.com seasons for your potluck. Tropical morning for your royalty. Love and Live Empire bringing all the heat. It's time to turn up. You wanna taste that heat? Try to taste the heat. Hot sauce, that sweet heat is banging like this beat. Chocolate burning, love, mild watermelon. Dynamite's the truth. Have you favorite nephew? Lenora. She know it's the truth. Chris. Everybody love Chris. Love it,
It's the love and live show. It's the love and live show.
Love and live.
It's the love and live
We be laughing, having fun.
Get up, please stay. Love and live. Get up, please stay. Love and live.
Love and live each day as if it was your last.
The love and live show. The love and live show. Love and live.
Yep. Visit Love and Live Shots.com.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, that's good. We doing it really short today because
You got some stuff to handle.
I really want to. And we want to emojis in there because everybody is a celebrity when they, you guys are celebrities to us. Is that correct?
Absolutely. All right.
Other celebrities.
He said, "Hey, welcome, Empress
Yeah, he
Daniel."
is one of our number one celebrities.
So let's get it going.
Rocking.
People that stay entertained.
Yeah.
All right, let's watch it. They come in. They stay entertained. You know what it is. Building. He said he's gonna have the shades or not.
Let's give them a round of applause.
All right, we also, they try. You gotta be rooted, all right? You got to. Come on, man. Okay. Oh. We need something also. Audio is very hard to hear. Situated, all right? It's hard to hear. Switch it up on it. All
Can you hear us
right.
now?
This should be better. Guaranteed, this should be better.
Okay, can you hear us?
Yes, we got to welcome somebody in. She's a crafter, all right. We've got Creating with Touch.
Oh, that's my sissy.
Come on, you know
And
who
look
it
at her
is.
looking good.
She's unleashed. She
Got
is.
her green hair.
She's over here in the
She's
set.
rocking that green.
It's the unleashed crafter.
Ooh, look at her. And have you seen her stuff
No, I
lately?
haven't seen what's going on.
Oh, she be doing it up. I'm telling you, she doing it. Okay, they saying that's
That is
better.
better, yes.
Well, I'm sorry we guys missed your intro, but you guys were looking sharp, okay? Everybody was looking sharp today, okay? But yes,
Yes,
a creative
yes,
touch,
good
she's
now.
doing the thing. And that
Absolutely.
gown she got on today is just beautiful.
And we gotta welcome somebody in too.
Ooh.
All right, we gotta get well, mind, body, and soul. We got
wellness with Frugal Mama.
She's strutting down over here. You know, she
just got down doing her
early morning workout.
That's why she can wear that outfit.
Oh, tell him.
That outfit is nice.
Tell him.
Oh, sis, you wearing that outfit. See, she motivates me daily, and she works out daily. But the inside, she makes sure the inside is good.
Exactly.
And she is wearing it inside and out. Wellness, looking good. Looking good.
Wellness with Frugal Mama.
These celebrities today
stepping into the section.
Looking great.
All right, so without further ado, if you guys missed it, we don't got too much time on.
No,
we already came on here late. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into things.
Like this, you know?
So we already been taking a little bit of time out,
yes.
but we just have to get to this. All right?
Okay, so I have a topic.
Queen Lenora got a topic. Just throw it at.
Yes. So it came to me.
Okay, it came
to me.
So
we're gonna talk about it.
All right.
So I'm gonna let Eli go first on his behalf of this conversation because y'all pretty much know how I stand. So
jump into it. Let's do it.
Your best friend of many years has been using you.
Okay. And what about it?
How do you deal with that?
So, I mean, coping with somebody using you is definitely difficult. I mean, when you find the understanding or come to the realization. But, I mean, at that point, what's done is done.
Yeah.
All right. And I feel like when you come to that moment of realization and understanding, now you just need to know how you need to proceed and move forward. Now, some people, depending on the extent of the using, you might just have to cut them off or love them from a distance. Whereas some people, you might just have to take them out the bracket and slowly kind of stop, not even slowly, stop doing what you're doing to be used. And, just change that title. It's not a friend no more. This is my acquaintance. This is my buddy. This is the person I know. Yeah, this is my talking friend. You know?
we might need to come up with a word. We got to come up with a word. Yeah.
Really creative with it and just change the title a bit.
Yeah.
Because at that point, that friendship is not solid or concrete to you anymore. It's not the same thing. Now, some people, they have relationships where they're used and they might be looking like they're used to other people. And that's fine. I mean, you can look any kind of way. And if you accept that is what it is. Mm. But when you personally feel like you're being used and you don't want to do that anymore, you don't have to. You don't have to stand up for anything like that. You don't have to take that. That's just not a healthy friendship. And I mean, there's dynamics that they can be different. But if you feel like this is not what you want, again, I would say distance yourself from that person. You can now love them from a distance or change the title. All right, we're not going to be fully friends. We talking buddies. All right. I come around you for a good time. You my party friend. It's not bad to have people in different categories in life. This person, instead of being that friend that you can rely on and all that, they've shown that might not be what they can do. They might be only strictly relying on you, and you're the one only providing that. So knowing that, just move differently. Just step out. Don't do the things that you're doing. Don't do the thing that's allowing you to be used anymore. Yeah. And that's how I personally feel about the subject. Okay.
Well, we know me. My first thing is I always go through emotions.
Yeah.
Because when you think you got a close friend and then you realize later on, or maybe somebody pointed it out, and you started paying attention that this person might be using me.
And sometimes it don't even be like they start off using you. It couldn't be something that happened gradually over time. Or they've grown into a different person. This is a different season of their life.
Yeah, that so can be the case.
Even on the person that's, maybe let's say the victim in this situation, if we could say the person that's being used, they could be blindsided. Not everything just happens in an instant. Somebody,
and you got to make sure it's a person that's actually using you.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people can point it out to you and say that person is using you, but they might be giving you something back that's totally different than what you're giving them.
Exactly.
So one person could be like, "Oh, I'm there for them at every occasion of their life." Mm-hmm. And this person is actually there by letting me be able to voice my opinion.
Emotional support.
Emotional support.
Yeah.
So then that's not using. But on the outside, they don't know how much you need that emotional support because people don't really think about emotional support as something to be helping with.
Mm-hmm. As a benefit.
Or you can be a person that, I'm just a giver, so I'm always giving to somebody. Yeah. And then the person just seems like they're always a taker. But that person is,
a helper. So they're always there to help you. So you got to kind of make sure you're not claiming somebody as a user because they're not giving the same way you're giving to them.
And
so let's get that clear first.
That's why I feel like it's good to do that personal reflection. Really,
yeah.
Make sure that you got your intentions in check, because some people will tell you something and they could be moving maliciously as well.
Yeah.
They could be telling you something to knock you off your A game or swoop up and take that friend. I mean, people are always talking about swoop up, take a partner. They could swoop up, take the friend.
Yeah.
You know?
Amen to that. I'm going to agree with that 100%. Because people do that too. They try to steal your friend just as well as they try to steal your partner. You know what I mean? And we don't want neither way. Like, I don't care. My friends can be friends with everybody else.
Yeah.
But when you're trying to tear me down to become that person's friend, that's when we got problems. But then I always look at it this way too, is if you could go to somebody and if, like, say somebody come over here and tell Elijah all kinds of stuff about me and he believe it, then I don't really have a problem with the person that was coming with the drama, because I'm not coming with Elijah because you know me best. So how dare you start listening to what they say? I don't care if it sounds good. Yeah, that's what Lenora does. She sure do. But then you should know, but that's not Lenora's attitude, and that's not what she's doing. She has better, she's trying to push me to be better or something.
Verify. Let's not just jump on the bandwagon.
Exactly.
We got to welcome some people in.
Okay.
All right. We can learn a couple things with this next person.
Oh, yes.
Walking. Oh, we see the slow strut. We got
Liz
Life Lesson.
Woo! Look at her looking good. I like
all
that.
Right. She is feeling Hollywood.
When you're working that hairdo.
She said hello, host, and everyone in the chat. She coming through with formality. She hello, host. All right.
Stop it. No.
We gotta welcome somebody in. We taking a step into her world.
Yeah.
All right. We see her today. We got Edna's world.
Hey, Edna is looking good.
She's ready for.
Oh my goodness, that gown she is wearing is top notch right there.
Come on.
That must be that expensive one. You know that little.
Welcome.
I can't even pronounce the company's name.
But stepping in with that, it's really important with that.
Yes.
Friendship dynamic. If you feel like, all right, I'm gonna tell you X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
People can say anything. You can make any kind of claim. All right, that is what it is. It's for that person to take that and really think about that. Like, really do some critical thinking, not just like, oh, I'm gonna just think they do this, that makes sense. No, do some critical thinking. Thinking like, what is the circumstance I could really see them in doing this? Or does this really all add up? And you know what? Even in certain case scenarios, what you can also do is talk to the person. I mean, I feel like a lot of people, they don't necessarily want to do that either. But there's ways that you can speak on a situation without directly attacking somebody or antagonizing them.
Well, I feel like if they're a friend, you can just come out. Just don't be coming with no attitude. Yeah. Like, I'd be like, you know what? Why it seem like I'm always doing such and such and such, and you not giving back to me? Like, I feel like, is there something going on? Are you having an issue with me? Because I want to fix whatever the situation is. Because I think if it's a real friendship,
about it
and they know they know your love language.
Yeah, exactly.
Not a love language. They know how you speak.
Yeah.
So they know they won't take it personal. But sometimes you just got to be like upfront. I'm always upfront. Like, I'll tell you real quick. Like, hey, I feel like this, and this, and I feel like blah, 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 blah. Please tell me if I'm wrong. But this is how I feel. Because for our friendship to grow into a positive nature, you need to know how I feel honestly, and I need to know what you're feeling. You might be like, girl, you being childish and stupid. This is stupid. It's at the time where I can't give right now. You just going to have to deal with it. I can't give at this moment because I'm going through something. I'm depressed. You know I'm depressed. You know I'm going crazy. So I'm not giving you what you need, Lenora, so stop it.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, oh, okay, my bad. Oopsie, girl, give me a hug. I'm sorry. It's all right to have those type of friendships. But if you can't even do that with your friendship, then you already know they ain't your friend.
Yeah.
So then they already need to be something. So I think we should call it best buds.
Not even best buds.
Just call them best buds. So then they don't feel bad. I mean, they're lower than acquaintance.
Yeah.
But they're just best buds because you can kick it with them, but you ain't depending on nothing for them.
Yeah.
Like acquaintance, you can kind of almost depend on something. They just best buds. I got a lot of best buds. Unless we come up with a different name. Y'all can come up with a different name because I need something that's under acquaintance, but don't sound bad as under acquaintance. Because people don't even like to be called acquaintance. So that's what I mean.
That, to me, that's not even like a normal language nowadays. You saying acquaintance is now you can
so now we need
feel
2 words.
Disrespected by saying that.
So now we need 2 words. We need that for the word acquaintance.
There's nothing wrong with best buds though. Best buds is cool.
So we're gonna keep best buds.
Best buds is cool.
So then what we're gonna put for acquaintance? Look up a definition of acquaintance. See if another word come up.
All right.
Okay, so while we're doing that, with that
Oh, we can just look
topic
up the
that was
synonyms.
told to us, associates.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I said acquaintance, huh?
Yeah, acquaintance. Yeah. 'Cause
Okay,
you have to be
associates.
acquainted with somebody.
Would people be mad talk about that acquaintance? That's my acquaintance. I see best buzz makes you feel like you're somebody, even though we know that's a lower class.
Best bud associate says tuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking her. So yeah. So I mean, I don't know how you guys feel about it because I know we all been through some stuff with friends, and we be having some close friends that we've been friends with since we were little, and now we older, and it kind of like the dynamic has spread apart. And some of them might still be like family, but they just ain't considered friends. You just like that family you don't talk to that often. You know what I mean?
Where there's something that says, let me see, what's that?
He's coming up with some more words. She said, I don't think
Colleague.
so. No, because that's work buddies.
Yeah. They've got.
She said associates doesn't seem bad.
Yeah, I
She
mean,
said she don't think it's gonna be bad.
I don't
Because
think
I'll
so.
put you in the associate in a minute. Hey, you're an associate.
There's,
This is my associate. Because I ain't saying friend.
yeah,
Friend to me is
all the
top
other
notch.
ones sound really formal. I mean, but it is more formal. We could just look up.
Okay.
Friends.
Right now we're gonna say best bud, associate, and then we're gonna say friends, and then best friends, and then family. Because some best friends, it ain't best friends, it's just family. That's just where they at.
Yeah, so you got buddy, you got. Oh, well, some of these are not necessarily. Some of these are too much. You got homie. Oh, you can say that.
Oh, that's my
Homeboy,
homie.
homegirl.
That's my homie.
Main man. Main
Well,
woman.
Yeah, ain't nobody
I
gonna say
don't
man. They say
necessarily
main
say
man, but they ain't gonna say main woman.
Yeah.
That don't go together. So that's how that is. Okay, so
Amigo.
we done. So we're gonna go with the next topic.
So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and step into this title and thumbnail. All right.
Okay.
I found something on her phone, and I can't see it. All right. Don't say that, but I just wrote that up fast. But anyway, we got this young couple here, right? And so, you usually
hold on. She said you can say that's someone I know they would take offense to that.
No, they would definitely.
Because I mean, and the reason I say that is because I've had a lot of friends that were really, really, really close to me, and then now they're in my best bud status. They're not even in associates, acquaintance. They're just my best bud. They're lower. They're on the total on the low, but I can, when we go somewhere, we can go places together and I can kick it with them. We can, I can do things with them, but they're just on best buzz status. Like it ain't no every day. We ain't talking to each other phone dailies. It ain't nothing like that. I see you and I am cool with you. You know what I mean? Where I feel like our associates, we're a little bit more closer. We're just not friends. Like, we haven't been through stuff to be really considered friends. We haven't had no big fight, argument. We just ain't there.
Yeah. Well,
so that's why I go with that one.
We're going to go ahead and welcome somebody and we're going to get into the next topic.
Okay,
we got
Lena Doyle Crafting. Hey, sis. How you doing?
Lena is stepping in today. She even got her own custom crafts on.
But look at you.
She's doing it.
That outfit,
Come on, Lena's doing it today.
How did you do your hair like that, girl? You got to call me. Tell me how you got your hair
and
like
Lena's
that.
telling us, hey, fam.
Hey.
What's going on, Lena? Nice to see you in here.
Celebrities is walking in today.
Right. And creating with Tuck she was agreeing with you. Yeah. So this next one is, I found someone on her phone and I can't unsee. Mm-hmm. So we got this young couple, right? And it's usually, you always hear the woman, or the lady in the relationship. She's the one looking into the phone. Yeah, all right, and being a detective. Well, I don't know what was going on with him. Maybe he was feeling a little suspicious, but she had went out the night before, right? I don't know. She got a little drunk, but it just her vibe has just been off after that night that she went out. And so they was laying down and she was, I think, taking a shower or something. So he was like, I'm feeling a little something. I'm just going to go ahead and check. They got a pretty comfortable relationship. So her acting shaky, he could kind of detect. Well, he opens up the phone and looks at some text messages. All right. Mm-hmm. She's getting some notifications. Actually, he's looking at the notifications. It's from her best friend. All right. And her best friend, is one of the girls that she grew up with, very young. But first thing he's seeing is a picture of them kissing. All right, so he scrolls up and he's seeing all this, and apparently that night that they had went out, it was just them two. They went and pretty much were partying, and they got drunk and all that, and she confessed her feelings, and
Who confessed the feelings?
her best friend confessed her feelings for her.
Oh no.
And then they ended up kissing, and
Oh, no.
and I guess somebody had sent them the picture or whatever it may be, and now she was asking her, does she remember last night? And so that message was sent for a while. You know how you can see the notification, but you don't
Yeah.
gotta actually click into it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how it was. You knew she seen it, but she didn't answer. And so yeah, here he is, and he wants to understand like what should or what could he do in this situation. What would you guys recommend for this guy? He found something in the phone he can't unsee. You know, he just, yeah, he got to confront this in some type of way. He just don't know how he's going to confront it, because either way, he did open up the text, so the text is now open. She knows what's going to happen, and you know he's writing this in. This situation's already probably came and went, but you know, for somebody else in a similar situation, what would you say?
Um.
And Lena said instead of sidekick, a half kick.
This is my half kick.
all right. But yeah.
I'm gonna say, well, I don't know if he snuck and looked, but I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care if I snuck and looked. I don't care how I found out. Personally, I'll be asking questions, because one thing I've learned in life is you can assume stuff and it just makes an ass out of you and yourself. You just look stupid.
Yeah.
So instead of me trying to look stupid, I'm just gonna be like, okay, I see you kissing whoever,
Yeah.
and then they confess they love to you,
Yeah.
and me and that person wants to know what you're thinking,
Mm-hmm.
and where do I fit in, and why was you kissing, and how you cheating on me. I mean, there's a lot of words that's coming to my head that I would just say, and then I have to, before I can even confront, really, before I make an ass out of myself, before I even confront, I gotta look at this and say to myself, do I want this relationship?
Yeah. Is this even worth?
The reason I say that is because we like to confront a lot, but don't want to back it up. So a lot of people find out their mate is cheating, and then they confront, like, I can't believe you cheated on me. How dare you cheat on me? Blah, 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 blah. But then we ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
And then he says or she says something, and then we go, okay, we forgive, which makes it easier for them to cheat the next time. So sometimes it's just like, okay, I don't know what to react on this, because I feel like you cheated because you kissed somebody else, regardless if it's same sex or not. You kissed somebody else, period.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to deal with that before I kind of confront you. But then at the same time, I kind of just want to let you go, even though you didn't respond.
Mm-hmm.
But then you can say, well, I was drunk. But in reality, I don't care. Because if I was drunk and kissed somebody else, you have a problem.
Exactly.
Regardless, same sex, not the same sex, you're going to be mad if I kiss somebody, and me being drunk is irrelevant on this conversation. So I say really deal, you see I done talked myself through this conversation, deal with the fact if this is the person you want to be with. Like, can you forgive this person? Can you let it go? Because even after we talk, I need to know that I can forgive. Because what a lot of times what we do is we get in these relationships, somebody really hurts us really bad. We don't deal with it, and then we keep bringing it up over and over again, and we can't let it go. So now we always want to check your phone, and we always got to. And if I feel like I got to do any of that stuff, I already know I don't need to be with you, regardless if I want to stay with you because I love you or not. If I got to start being wondering where you go, where you going? Why are you leaving? Why are you going over there? How long you gonna be? Why it take you 10 minutes to get home when there's only 3 minute ride home? If I got to start doing those kind of things, I don't want to be with you, because that means I have no trust for you. And now my job is not to work on a happy relationship with each other. Mm-hmm. It's now I'm being over controlling over you, because I don't trust you anymore. So now I'm controlling every dynamic. You're not going to be happy because you can't do anything without giving me a checklist of everything. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to be happy because I'm too busy making sure you clicked all the boxes correctly. So then that's when I say, okay, I have to slowly distance myself from you to let you go. And then when that person ask you why you slowly distance yourself, because I screenshot it and took a picture of all your messages. I can then show you when I'm ready to leave. Because just because that moment of you finding out doesn't mean you're ready to leave and be gone. And some people gotta find a place to live to leave. So you just can't just leave.
It's a different process for everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just feel like in this situation too, I think for him, just really processing that to be able to know what the next move is. You know, some people can get over it, some people they can't, and they know their capacity. For something like this, of course, you're going to always want to know the details.
Yeah.
And then if she coming through with the details and it's looking a little shady or foggy, it's like, all right, well, you kind of mess a good thing up right here. We are very living good. But I just thought this was a real crazy situation. The best friend. You think, oh, if she's going out with her best friend, everything's cool. Well, maybe the best friend trying to be a little bit more than that.
And I have a problem with that. Like, I just don't understand. No, really, I feel like even I'm a person that if you date somebody for a long, long time, then you don't have to be all that loyal to that person because y'all's relationship ain't growing nowhere. And I know we all fight and Lenore's wrong, blah, blah, blah. I got it.
Yeah.
But I look at it like this is if I am in a relationship, regardless if you agree of how I'm in this relationship, why would you come at me when I have somebody?
Yeah.
Why are you coming at me when I'm in a relationship with somebody? Because if we've been friends since we've been in little school, I call it little school, kindergarten, elementary, junior high, whatever it is. We've been friends this long. There's so many times and opportunities that we've gotten drunk that you could have said this. Why are you waiting now for me to be in a relationship? So to me, it's like you are personally sabotaging this relationship to throw me off for either you want my man or you just don't want me to be happy, because there's no way you would. All the opportunities that you had to say something, you chose now to do it. Makes no sense. You need a charger because this thing will die in a second, even with it being full.
Oh, it's supposed to be. It's right here. It's supposed to just be in. But
okay.
That is definitely the case.
So yeah, I don't know. What's your point?
I mean, for me, again, just looking at the whole situation, just zooming out, it's really, again, for with the person who's now going through this, what they can handle. Because I mean, I think when it comes to even this friendship, right? A lot of people always say, "Oh, the male's best friend." All right. Well, in this situation, he didn't even know you had to worry about it, and you don't even necessarily think that even the who he's with had to worry about it. But it was the female best friend, and that always kind of puts it up to question again how long they've been plotting all this stuff, and then again, like you're saying, as the person who's now not the guy who's going through this, but as his partner, it's like, yeah, why you wait and mess up my happiness when I'm having a good day? To me, that's something that's a red flag immediately too. Is even if we were to, let's say, start a relationship, is now you done messed up what I had going. And some people, they're like, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. But I feel like that is overstepping the boundary as well. Like now,
I just think the timing is off, and I think if you really cared about this person, you would wait until they're single.
Exactly, be respectful. Be respectful about this.
That's my whole thing. And my thing is, a lot of people go, "Well, I didn't know until this person got with this person, and I really knew this person was." They might be connected. Well, then that's on you. That ain't on that person to do that. And my thing is, not only did you do that, you got to look at it this way. Not only did you do that, you also kind of put a damper on your friendship. Because say you guys were just kissing this to say, I ain't never kissed a girl. Let me see what it is to kiss a girl. Ha, 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 ha. It ain't a big deal. And then say, well, I like you and all this. Well, now I don't know who you are. I don't know. Are we friends? Like it goes right to what the first question was. I don't know. You might have only been my friend because you've been wanting me this time. I don't know anything. Now you have damaged me, and that's probably why she did not respond. Is because she's like
processing.
I don't want to lose my best friend, but at the same time, she acting up.
And usually, again, like stated before, this is usually somewhere you got the male best friend, and a lot or even the female best friend for whatever's floating the boat. But a lot of people be like that. Oh man, you could tell he's just the friend just to be with her. Why do you keep looking at that?
Because Leon said something crawling. Leon,
Said someone crawling behind your sofa.
look. You gotta get up and look, Eli. That looking like me
Look.
don't work.
Leon, you go. I will be right back after this quick brief message.
Baby, this is our night alone. No kids, nobody, just us. We're gonna do some amazing things and explore each other. We're gonna do new things that nobody expected. Baby, we have all night long. Chocolate and chicken wings. All night long. Chocolate and chicken wings.
All right. Oh, Leo said, I'm kidding. Oh, man.
I don't know.
All right. Well,
That nephew's getting a whooping for real. Leon, you getting a whoop, and Lena, get him. Lena, get him. Give me a heart attack.
So, Creating with Tuck said the friend was in violation and the girlfriend is too. All right. And Tuck said, wait, who is Leon?
My nephew that's getting a whooping. That's who it is. Lena Doyle's son getting a whooping. And we didn't even welcome him in. Well, you don't need a welcome in now.
Oh, man, that was something. But,
Let's
yeah, so here we are
welcome him
with this friendship conversation. But,
we got to welcome him in.
oh, we got to welcome somebody in.
You know?
He came through. He's crawling on in. We've got
Leon
Cox.
Yeah, man. I can't even say your name right. I'm mad at you, Leon. Who are you getting a whooping? I thought Leon was something crawling. No, he telling me something crawling. Y'all know I can't do that.
That's too much. But anyway, with that.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I did. Yeah. What my sister was saying.
What Tuck said?
Not Leon. What she said. The friend was in violation and girlfriend is too. Yeah.
Your mind is all over right now.
Yeah, you can't be scared me and think I'm gonna be okay. Whew. But yeah, and that's what I say. I say, it was out of line. Like there's a time and place to say something. Because I remember when I was younger, and I had a male friend, and I didn't really know. Like I didn't put him as a male best friend or anything. He was just a male friend. Like I knew him, and I just had a crush on him.
Yeah. And
I remember telling him I had a crush on him. I'm like, oh, you know what? I like you. I have a crush on you. And I just have to tell you, because if I don't say nothing, I feel like I'm wrong. He didn't have a girlfriend. I didn't have a boyfriend. We were both single, just talking on the phone till 2:00 in the morning talking. And I finally just said, I got the balls enough to say what I had to say. Mm-hmm. And he was like, you know what? I just look at you as my little sis. I hope this don't put a damper on our friendship. You like my sis, and I don't think I want to change that, because if something happened, I don't want us to have any issues, and I just don't want to put us in that predicament. And I'm like, I understand. And then I left it alone. And in my head, he was always my brother, so there would be no way, like later on in life, that he could be like, I like you. And I'll be, oh, okay, because now I put you as a brother. It will never go past a brother. Anytime I put a guy in a position of where he's going to be to me, I leave it at that. And all of them can tell you that. Every dude that ever said they like me, or if I said I like them, I always felt like I should always be upfront and say something. I never felt like I should wait, because I always felt like sometimes people don't know how to break the dynamic of the conversation. Like they feel like it's, maybe this is the wrong time, or how is that person going to look at me now, or that. Yeah. So I always felt like it should be my job, if I like somebody, to tell them I like them. And when I did do that, I got my answer. Either we end up being in a relationship, or we didn't, and or when a guy told me and let me know where our stance is. So then I was like, okay, well, I didn't think about you like that, but if you want me to, I can, and see how it goes. I don't want to say let's start dating because I don't want to get your hopes up high, but we can. I can start now. Wait to see if I want to, you know,
Yeah.
date date you or something like that, and we either agreed or didn't agree. But I'm very like open where a lot of people they're just like, well, we can't because of this, or I shouldn't. And then even like when I got older, a lot of people tell me, oh, yeah, I used to have this major crush on you. I wanted to be with you and everything. And I'm like, well, why are you telling me now? Like, what is the purpose of you telling me now?
Yeah.
When we're not in that zone, when you could have told me then and we could have been in that zone.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's like, because I didn't know how you were, because you're so much of a stickler in this area and that area. I say, yeah, but it makes, like right now, telling me you like me when we were in high school means what to me as an adult? You know what I mean?
Completely irrelevant because you're in a whole different stage.
Yeah.
You're really past multiple different stages.
And I don't even know you to even have even like an emotional connection.
But some people don't progress. So they still are living in those moments.
And they can, but my thing is for me, I'm not. So that's just how I am.
Yeah,
so a lot of times, so a lot of times, like when a guy would tell me that, he'd be like, yeah, I used to have a major crush on you. One of my friends said, yeah, my husband had a major crush on you. And I was like, really? He did? Because I'm like in my head, really? Like we was kicking all the time. I didn't get no vibes. Like, yeah, something about you, all the guys always said, you're very strong-minded, you're just fun to kick you with. They laugh with you. And I'm like, telling me now, I don't understand. It doesn't boost my confidence. It doesn't give my head big, like, ooh, I had all these guys liking me. Because none of them said it when I was younger. So to me, it meant absolutely nothing. So the guys that I did talk to when I was younger, that meant more because they told me. So I just feel like you waiting is, to me, childish. Like, let's get mature in this area. And let's stop being afraid of somebody rejecting us. Because I've been rejected. I think I liked it 2, 3 guys. I've been rejected 2 out of the 3. Yeah, I was rejected 2 out of the 3. But we stayed friends, and they've been like my brothers. They're just my brothers. And that's just how I look at it. You would think we were blood brothers, the way we act, the way I connect with the family. That's where we at.
Just the dynamic.
Yeah. But it didn't hurt my feelings because I always knew that my feelings might not be your feelings.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it never did that to me. I don't know. It never scared me.
Yeah.
But I just think that a lot of people do. So I'm going to ask you.
A lot of people do have that fear. And I would say even now, right? Like more than ever, people don't have the even like courage to even speak.
That's what I'm saying to you. So how would you, in this day and age, since you're more of this day and age than I am, how would it be for you if you liked a certain person to come out and say it? Or would you just be one of those people that be quiet and don't say anything because you don't know what the outcome would be?
So like I feel like it always is a boiling point, Like I feel like regardless of the situation, if you've seen somebody in like, you have, let's say you in the best friends or whatever group, right? Yeah, like for me on a personal level, I think if I had the feeling or whatever and it was just going on for too long, like, okay, I formed the feeling or whatever, it would have to come out one way or the other. Because
my thing is, would it come out where the person knows that that's who you want to be with? Because my thing is, people always have this thing. My mom says this all the time, and I always be like, how does somebody know? Because people are not intuitive as they used to be.
Yeah.
So my mom would go, oh, I stay nice and friendly, but they know I don't like them no more. Or they know they're not my close friends anymore. Yeah. And I'm like, well, how would they know? Because they know. And I'm like, see, you're assuming that somebody is intuitive and understand that.
Yeah.
Like me, I know, oh, this person don't really care for me no more. So I always back off. The moment I get the feeling, I back off. I don't care. And I was saying, and they'd be like, why you back off? Because I don't think you like me anymore. Like I say it up front. I don't think you're one of those people that say it up front. That's the whole reason why I'm asking you. How would you be in that situation? Because I think, like for you, you just let things slide, or if you like somebody and you wanted to be with them, it's kind of hard for you because you're newly married.
Yeah.
But if you liked, matter of fact, let's just use you.
Yeah.
When you and Avi, when was it a point where you was like, I want you and I don't want nobody else. You can't talk to nobody else and I can't talk to nobody else. I want to be with you.
And when was that point?
What made you say that to her or let her know that she was the one?
You just have that feeling. I don't know really what to explain. Like, you know, that's what
No,
you
no,
want.
I'm not saying feeling.
Yeah.
I'm saying, when did you let her know? She got to have the feeling because it came out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Not you have the feeling. She has to know. Like when I told, I'm gonna say his name. Lord, forgive me, don't say nobody's name. When I told Joe,
Yeah.
that's my normal name. When I told Joe that I like Joe, that's what he knew. Not he didn't know when I first knew. He knew. That's when I said, "Okay, Lenora, you like Joe. He ain't with nobody. You ain't with nobody. You on the phone with him till 2:00 in the morning. Tell him now."
You saying
So when was the point that
come?
you were able to say that? Like I was able to just say, Joe, I like you. I think we'd be a good couple together. I think I want to be your girlfriend, Joe. And Joe was like, "You like my sister. I don't want to be like that, blah, 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 blah." It was this. And then I said, "Okay." He said, "Is this going to affect our friendship?" I said, "Nope." Because once I know where I'm at,
Yeah, once you know,
I know how to deal with it. And you know, in my head, I didn't say that back then because I wasn't smart enough to say this back then.
Yeah.
I understand it will never be able to change this dynamic. Once I put you in a brother category, we can never be together. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying for you. Since the reason I said that because you and Avi grew up like almost like cousins.
Yeah.
So what made it be where I want you?
Well, I mean, we had, due to the dynamic, we did have like run-ins before, not necessarily really fully confronting the situation, and then it just naturally just had, I feel like, a boiling point where we just had to kind of have that conversation, you know. I don't know. I don't know necessarily like how to really best explain it like the way that you explain it, because you're explaining it really well. But I think that, you know, you do just have kind of that heart to heart, you know, and you just
I know.
say
I'm
whatever
saying,
it is.
when was that moment? Because I think for like a lot of people, like this lady who kissed her girlfriend, her best friend, and then decided to spill her moments at this time.
Yeah.
While she's in another relationship with somebody else, and whatever the case may be. Why or what? I know she could have did it better.
Yeah.
But what would have made, like, for you? Would have been if Avi was with another guy that made you open your mouth, or would it be like, I don't want you with nobody else, so let me tell you now why you're single. Like, what gives you that opportunity? Because I think for your age and because you're more nowadays, I'm still stuck in back in the day. In my mind, is always stuck in back in the day. So my thing is like to give this person some great, good sound advice. What would be like your moment to say something? Of course, first, nobody should be in a relationship. Then,
yeah, no, I think that like,
or the courage. That's the word.
The courage really just comes from for me is like the regret, you know, because even like you're saying, you get to that point there in a relationship. For me, the moment somebody's in a relationship, don't matter what kind of feeling you have, if you respect that person, then you already know that's not going to be able to happen. And one thing about relationships, even though you might not see something in that person, they might see something in that person, and that could be their partner for life. So you just missed your once in a lifetime opportunity because you kind of sat on it. So to me, it's like we always focus on like the what ifs, right? Or like this could happen, or this. For me, it's like, you know, there comes a point where it's like, I don't want to worry about the what if. I want this, you know? And I think that's kind of where the moment is settled and you have that conversation.
So I think it's old school versus new school, which I think they combine together to meet each other.
Yeah.
So I think it's when you realize you like somebody then you should tell them right then and there when they're not with somebody.
Mhm.
If you realize you like somebody when they're with somebody, then wait till that relationship is
Yeah,
over.
and that's-
Hopefully you
yeah.
get that time to do that. But there you go.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, even more so speaking on that, like when I feel somebody they got a partner, right? You don't even want to do that. For me, that's how I see it. It's like I wouldn't even want to do that because now you're encroaching on their relationship,
Yeah.
right? And if they leave them, right, what's to say they wouldn't leave you? Now you uncovered a whole other thing about this person. So for me, it's just like you either going to get the decline because they are in a whole different mindset, or you're going to get the reality that, oh, they don't, you just another one. You just like the last one that you just broke up with,
Okay.
So I mean, to me, that's what it comes off as. It's like you're replaceable. Because if they were easy to replace the last partner, you could easily be in that position. So that's why for me, like when somebody's in a relationship, that's already a no-go.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I think we covered that situation real good. While we have this last 10 minutes, we're going to go ahead and welcome somebody in because they get into it. All right. We got to welcome somebody in. She's lit. All right. We've got
755 Media.
in the
Look
building.
at her. Look at that.
She's
I like that
stepping
color
in.
on
She's
you.
rolling
She's
in.
always changing her hair color.
And the
Looking
hair
good.
matched her outfit today.
I think she's ready to sing me a new song for the
come
Love
on,
and
man.
Live.
She
You ready to do me a new song for
Is
Love
this
and
a single
Live?
or is this going on the album?
Girl, you know it got to be an album because they get together and it's a party.
Come on now, 755. I'm here.
Yeah.
Driving, but here. All right, we appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Oh, Vince, yours is back. How are you doing?
Welcome back to. I believe there's a time and place for everything.
Yeah.
Depends on the intent of why you need to say something and the purpose of saying it.
Yeah, but saying that, kissing and saying that while that person got a relationship going, I just think it's wrong. It's definitely the wrong time.
Yeah, it's the wrong.
It got to be the right time. That means you single, I'm single. There we go.
And you got to respect their relationship.
Yeah.
Even if you don't agree with it.
Like, you might not like the person, but that ain't your business.
All right, it's 755 said, I'm ready.
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
Now we got to get point blank with the next one. Okay. All right, he's over here. We got Rod in the building. It is
Point Blank Travel. Look at that suit.
Point blank. He's suited.
Ooh, right. You looking sharp today.
Like your next financial advisor.
Oh, there you go. There you go. We're going to travel with it, too. He's going to give us a deal, Looking all sharp like that. Yes.
You said, what's up, Love and Live?
Hey, how you doing?
What's going on? What's going on? All right, so with that being said, we got this last one. We only got a couple more minutes.
Is it going to be big? Because we really got a couple of minutes.
Oh, we actually do. Because I was looking at this and we already. Okay. So real quick, I'm gonna run through it.
Okay.
And we can get into this faster, but here we go.
Okay, go.
So we got Instagram nowadays, right?
Yes.
People be putting filters and all that stuff on. Well, we got this relationship right here. They over here coming up like 30s, late 20s, and he just found out that his girlfriend be doing nothing but posting touched up things, right? And he wants to know how he should have that conversation with her.
Conversation about what?
Or she be using Facetune and all that, like
Why does it bother him?
Because he's like, what's going on? Why do you not like the natural side of you?
Because she likes the thing.
And the reason I say
no, you should.
Right.
Let her have fun. The reason I say that is when I get on what is it, Chicken Chacky? Snapchat. When I get on Snapchat, I love doing the filters. And when I was actually doing a lot of reels on Facebook, I did all kinds of filters. It was fun. I was having a good time. Mm-hmm. It wasn't because I had to change myself up or whatever. Yeah. It's like I don't have to put all this makeup on, or I don't have to try to find a different wig to fit my personality.
But that's it yourself. You have like that confidence. He's thinking maybe she might be comparing herself to other people, and now she needs to modify herself to look different.
And that's what I'm explaining. Sometimes we just want to put on makeup, or I don't like the pimples I have. Well, I don't have pimples, but if I have pimples, I don't want that showing. If I don't want to put on a wig or a ponytail, I get a wig. I mean,
so what you want to do is put on.
I think my thing is, if I can look glamorous at all times, I'm gonna do that. If you know me and know who I am, you already know what I look like. So me being on Snapchat and getting all these filters mean nothing to you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I think sometimes we look too much into stuff.
Okay.
Like, you know, now she going around and she's saying I'm depressed. I hate the way I look. I hate this. I wish this and that. That's a different personal
So
level,
that's
but
the
that
case,
has
and
nothing
she's
to.
doing
No, I still say that has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think the only time I have a problem with people doing that filter stuff is we are trying to date online, and the only time you see me is filtered.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna call it catfish, because then that's not what I truly look like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you never know what I truly look like. Then that's when I'm problem. But if you my man, Chris is over here, my husband, and I'm doing all these filters,
see you every day.
why
You
do you
already got it.
care? Why I'm filtered up? Like,
Okay.
why is that a personal? I think we want to analyze too much. I think when you're too happy in a relationship, you feel like you have to be in an argument. You feel like you have to have conflict to feel like a healthy relationship. And that is, to me, unhealthy by itself. Because I hear people say that all the time. Oh, if you ain't arguing all the time, then you ain't got no good relationship. And I'd be like, well, I've been married 25 years, and me and Chris don't argue all the time. We don't get in a good argument probably once every 3-4 months. And it ain't even a good argument. We talking about something stupid. We talking about apple and oranges. No, it's apple. No, it's orange. No, and then we find out the fruit was an apple orange mixed together. You know, that's how silly our relationship is.
You don't want to do none of that foolishness. You don't want to be arguing for no reason. We got to get off. We appreciate everybody for being here. Queen Lenore got to handle some in just a few minutes here. So we're going to close out by saying, remember
to love and live each day as if it were your.
Thank y'all for watching and sticking with us. Guys, take care.
Yo. L&L. L&L. Woo. 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 Love and live show. It's hot. Taste it hot. I'm ready. Love and live. Let's go. Love and live show. Motivation speakers. Positive affirmation. Tune in every week. We need a Monday family meeting. Always cheating. Relationship advice on Wednesday so you don't go creeping. Thursday game time. Come in and unwind. Friday night shout out time. Creators grind and shine. Pop up at the pop up. Shop up at the shop up. Get your bomb.com seasons for your potluck. Tropical morning for your royalty. Love and live empire bringing all the heat. It's time to turn up. You wanna taste that heat? Try to taste the heat. Hot sauce, that sweet heat is banging like this beat. Chocolate burning, love, mild watermelon. Dynamite's the truth. Have you
Favorite nephew,
she know it's the truth. Chris. Everybody love Chris. Love it yourself.
it's the love
Hey,
and live
hey,
show. It's the love and live show.
love and live.
It's the love and live
We be laughing, having fun.
Get up, please stay. Love and live. Get up, please stay. Love and live.
Love and live each day as if it was your last.
The love and live show.
Love and live shots.